There we go. I forgot to turn off or mute the mic. I mean,
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
yeah, I freaking. Change my haircut. It's like I'm freaking messed up, I guess. Oops. I gotta get save change. Whoa. I don't really care because I haven't freaking deleted it. Yeah, I'm gonna watch cheaper, but that doesn't do. Since there's nowhere to do that. Oh, was there? Oh, I don't care. Um, oh, she. Oh, she has a different suit. Oh, I just want to see something. Oh, there's a more. Oh no, guys. Where the hell is this? Oh. Good.
Jacobus. How is he?
It is good to have found
Rook.
Yeah, start done, obviously.
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Dea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Dea.
Yeah,
This is
I
just
don't know why you still
too much
enjoy
right
this
now.
game. It's
If
just
there's
I
anything I
really
can do,
want to watch
just
that.
say the word. You're always such a dear. You certainly didn't learn that from Viago.
Dea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you, I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
My apologies, Andradea. Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
How are you holding up?
I'll be fine. Better once we kill Zara Renata. It's him I'm worried about.
Hilario can be a handful, but this, the only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Virantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next, and my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come, I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Trouble at the gates, as always.
There we
Thank you for
go.
handling it and everything.
I just muted it because, yeah, if I freaking accidentally don't move or anything, it's not because
We worry about Jacobus.
whatever, it's
His
just
future
because
seems
I'm
so dark.
watching
We're crows.
cheaper by the
comfort in the
guys
dark.
who are paying
Jacobus is
attention
not
to
yet a
that
crow.
movie.
But he's not alone. It can be hard to remember that, however.
But anyways, I'll pause it again. Oh wait, I'll just say that one thing because I don't think I finished my thought from last time. With pirating games, it's like I think obviously there's success stories like they pirate the game and it garners more like sales because word of mouth. But there's also like horror stories where freaking the game doesn't get traction at all. So it's like oh, that was it? I thought that quest would go on longer. It's just talk to this one person. Okay. Uh, whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it was because of pirating it got more sales. Because, yeah, there's word of mouth, but, like, was that because of, people pirating the game? They also freaking told people to check this game out? Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Do people know you're back in Minrathous?
Oh, I imagine word will spread eventually.
Your enemies won't be pleased.
And they'll do what, exactly? They've already ousted me from the Magisterium, and we know they're too cowardly to it.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
It's the same with the Game Pass. It's like, Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I just think, yeah, there's always like the, there's not enough time in the day, and
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I
people
trade
don't
news with the
have
shadows, but it takes more
enough
than one source to
money
get along here.
to buy
Besides, I
every
was doing this
single
before they
game,
came
so
knocking,
it's
before
like
Varric too, right here in Docktown.
it's just inevitable that some games would
Do you miss
get
Minrethus?
more
The
attention
Illuvium makes
than
it easy to get
others.
to.
That's not an answer.
It sucks,
Look,
yes,
I
but it's
know what Minrethus
inevitable.
is.
But it's home.
It doesn't let go easy. I'll give it that.
But
Come on. There's
Allah,
paper
we
sellers
need
all over
to
here.
Want to see if they
do
got your
that.
name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's serials too. All right.
So before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts,
There we
informants,
go.
people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me.
Yes, I had to unlock my phone. Because I just wanted to add one more thing. That at least
Okay,
me,
keep an eye out
it's
for
like
paper sellers.
people,
We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry, I'm paying. Let's get started.
yeah, people
Best part of
deserve
Ducktown,
to
right
be
here.
paid for their
take a paper,
services,
thanks.
sort of thing. Even if it's
This one
Trouble at the
quotes
palace?
several magisters,
Magister say
several
no.
lies.
yeah, even if it's just
How did you fall in
whatever.
with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished.
More than
The
one
Shadows brought me
person.
in after
You'll reach
that.
it here first.
But it's like,
One,
Viper
please.
spotted it alone. Called fish fry.
I'll save this one for the Viper.
I don't think
So most of the time you work here
every
You like it
game
that way?
should buy at
It's-
$60 or
But you like us, right?
full price, whatever
You're
they
alright.
60, 80,
What
100.
happened in Marnus Pell?
It's
First-hand
of
account.
course not. Because
One paper,
eventually
thanks.
that's just a waste of money.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
What about this one?
You've got a good eye. I'm starting to think my good neighbours like...
So it's like,
Okay. The charm's
it's
good against all
perfectly
manner of
fine
curses
if
and
you don't
manipulation.
get a
Fair
game
price.
day
And you won't
one.
find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev. Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you.
But
Come back next
now
week.
I think
I'll buy another
it's
paper.
worse.
I write them
because
myself. The Magisters.
Now
don't
I
print
think
the truth.
people are so
Most honest
entitled.
thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is there something you're buying, my friend?
It's like they're entitled to get
Maybe
a
another
free
time.
game.
Today, I'm here to meet Nev's
And
friends.
it's like,
Rook,
okay.
by the way.
Friends? All right then. Alec Tava. Does this mean we're even for...
No. But if you've got any news,
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a Thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything...
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate, personally?
Don't tell me you're surprised.
I thought you'd be on opposite sides.
Yeah, I think
Nothing's
more
that
than
easy.
ever
They're a
people
problem,
I don't.
and they keep worse
Like,
problems away.
They
Whether we're
think
on the same
everything
side
should be
depends when you ask.
free,
But we've got more to
present
see.
all that.
Let's
Like,
go.
Damn.
If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
Yeah, whatever, I guess.
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's not the lighthouse, but it's mine.
But at the same time, companies keep raising the prices to things, so
What happened in Martis Pell? First-hand account.
it's like some people freaking are wanting to pirate because game prices
You've been an
are
investigator
too
for a
high.
while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a
Just
secret?
because
Trust
like
people enough to get things done.
they can't
not
afford
enough to get you
it.
killed.
I guess that works.
Until it doesn't.
Best cereal in Minrathus. The latest chapter is here.
Yeah, just because they can't afford it.
We'll take one.
They're gonna pirate. It's
Purple
not
District
like
gossip.
One
they
Bell
want
cereals.
to.
Great. You know, Varric hired
It's
me not far
just
from
some
here.
people are gonna.
Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun.
Are just gonna find a way.
I think we've
You
got
know,
enough.
it might
now?
not be the
Now I'm
most
starving, and I know the best place in the city.
like justice thing to do.
Huh? Yeah. I'm good.
Like, I bet more people steal for food because they just can't afford it. Like,
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to
it's
be.
like,
Come on.
damn. But we're in this vicious, never-ending cycle of things getting more expensive, people more stealing because they don't have the money, and then that
Sure thing,
causes
Hal.
the prices
Next
to
time.
go up even more, which is just fucking retarded. Like, they wouldn't steal in the first place if prices weren't so high.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
You said you take jobs worth taking?
That's what I tell myself.
It's
This
just
one
like,
was-
I don't
The
get
rest,
why
we figure
companies
out as
do
we go.
that.
Varric said this job would end with Solus.
Like,
We'd stop a ritual, then
companies
I'd
are
walk away.
also
But
entitled,
those
like,
gods escaped.
you think they're entitled
much of a
to
win.
all your
And if the
money,
world
all your
falls, the city goes
savings,
too.
and all
It's
that.
not
It's
like I'll
like,
find work then.
no.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathus?
People will tell you Minrathus is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt, petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day, getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
So I guess it's
Sometimes
the
luck sticks.
consumer and the
You believe that?
companies just butting
Then
heads,
I've got a Treviso
and
maggot to
something
sell
has
you who
to
needs a
give.
good tenant.
I'm not a mark. I'm serious.
I know. We managed to keep out of trouble. Let's get back before that changes.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An upstart assassin whose grandstanding against the Antarm attracted too much attention. Sounds brazen, even for an Antivan crow.
Do you know what the Antom do to prisoners? Those people needed saving, and I didn't have time to ask for permission.
So I'm interested in hearing how an Antivan killer for hire unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In Elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is Elven for Dreadwolf, so that one only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient Elven Empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Right, but it all
Still
ties together.
following
See, when we disrupted the ritual,
Solstice.
Solus got trapped in the Fade. But two of
It's
the Elven
just
gods
they don't
got
know
out.
where the fuck he
Elganon and
is.
Gillenane, we think.
Because he
blighted.
kinda
Why would
teleported.
elven gods be blighted?
The ancient Elven gods used the Blight. That's why Solus imprisoned them. The point is that the gods are making
It's
the Blight
not
worse.
like they have a
Demeter's Crossing was just the
GPS
start.
tracker on.
That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
What is that? Think again. Let's see.
No, please, you can't do that.
I assure you, I can.
I don't know how much time we have. The gods are doing something with the Blight. We need to stop them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941 Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded girl?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mayvaris Talani, of the Shadow Dragons.
The very same.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Only the Veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Doomlot's breath. I wasn't expecting to see the surgeons at the bench.
You see them? To battle!
See who ends this.
These people are elite.
No trouble at all! This is costing plenty!
Take the shot.
Got him.
I can't believe you found the end to my cereal. The poison was inside the ring.
Glad it worked out.
It did. Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway, Brooke was right. Happily ever after.
Can't keep the two of you down. And when you don't read the sequels, those endings stick.
There's a sequel? Have you read it?
No, but trust me. Tragedy sells in Marathas. More story? Better chance things go sideways.
You had me followed.
So, the sequel to my serial story. It's all tragic and moody and...
Where's Rook's sunshine when you need it?
It hinted at a third series. Maybe things get better.
I hate to break it to you, but the...
Onward, dweller.
Well, anyway...
It hinted...
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I have. Plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the Deep Roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
I know you can handle this. Trust yourself and trust the team.
A sharp eye, a quick mind, and luck. That's most of the job.
So, do you think I could become one? An investigator?
It takes a certain amount of focus, too.
Oh, okay, well, maybe not then. I still can't believe it. I'm talking to the Nev Gallus.
And that's sweet, but I don't need the flattery.
Right, just a person I'll try to remember.
Rook, here to join us?
What are you two up to?
We're talking. Just two normal people talking about things. You know, very casually.
Valara had more questions about my work. She can be quite persuasive.
It all sounds so exciting. The things you've done, the people you've helped.
Those are the ones that go well. You don't hear about the rest. Everyone wants a scandal. Or a happy ending.
Or both, like the time you told the Marquis to—
Hold on. I don't think Rook's interested in that story.
You don't need to tell me if you're not comfortable.
It's less that, and more that the story needs the right atmosphere. After dark over bad coffee. Or expensive wine. Take your pick.
Speaking of, what's the situation with cooking exactly? Are we on a rotation or what? I can help out. I'm a pretty good cook, with some things at least. Well, most of the time. Sometimes I get distracted and things burn.
There's no official rotation. Everyone just makes extra food when they get hungry.
Do you mostly cook Dalish foods? I haven't had a chance to try many.
Sometimes. Not a lot of options when you're out in the forest. But I've learned a lot of different cooking styles. And Tivin, Rivani. Oh, I even learned how to make Tevinter Khachapuri.
Wait, real Khachapuri? The hollowed out bread? 3 kinds of cheese? I love Khachapuri. What about you, Rook? What are you craving?
Anything. I'm not too picky.
Really? Maybe we'll surprise you. But the good kind of surprise, for once.
You should have an assistant. Someone to make sure it doesn't burn. See if it tastes right. That sort of thing.
Nev Gallus? Helping me cook?
Again, the flattery is...
Right, just a person. Got it.
Great. Now, let's see what we can scrounge up.
If you want a more comfortable space, I'm sure there's empty rooms we haven't found yet.
I'd rather be somewhere I can smell soil and plants. Familiar, you know?
I do.
Hey, Rook. The Shadows will keep an eye on the Venatori. But I'm sure they'll stay a pain in our side, too.
You know, we have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why,
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
the deeper currents.
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
Darkspawn! Let's clear them out.
Hitting us from range!
Bell's got this.
Ranged incoming!
Time to end this.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be... running wild.
If the Guardians can't handle them, then it's up to us.
Wait, what happened? This doesn't feel like the Fade. More like a dream, or...
Andaran Atishan, Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, Fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever...
Spirits, the Dreadwolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within their citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
More visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
I've been called disruptive a time or two.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many?
Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp. Okay. Think like a spirit of disruption. Solus's fortress couldn't be breached! More enemies. Go! They bring the strength of the Fade! We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanurus know it.